What's up, guys? It's your boy Jimega here, coming at you with another tournament recap. This is the Sunday tournament of Week 1, and the winner of that is Teamer Ascendancy by FS Kura. So, this is so funny. This whole list is actually a port from Season 6. Every card in this deck is from Season 6, as well as legal in Season 7, so it's really funny. The only card that got left behind was actually Temple of Abandon, which got replaced by Jungle Shrine, which is so funny. So this is a whole new, or rather old list, coming into the new season. FS Kura actually went undefeated through the Swiss and in the top 8, taking the whole thing down with an oldie but a goodie. Well, let's take a look at the deck anyway. 23 lands, mostly of the Teamer spectrum. Frontier Biovac, best turn one start you could probably get with the deck. Temple of Mystery, I think it's a 4 of. Yeah, it's a 3 of actually. Kind of like filtering through cards. I think it's the only Scryland that's legal right now. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Just jump at me in the comments. Burst Lightning, Crater's Claws. Gotta kill the early creatures. I think, like I said, goblins, zombies, or fellows. Those are all things you need to kill really early. So just having that early removal is really good. Crater's Claws, you pretty much get ferocious with almost every creature. I would say almost every creature, but it's pretty close. It's also a good way of just kind of like ending the game. Gets you a little bit of reach. Again, Arc Trail, also good. Good 2 for 1. A lot of decks are going wide these days, so having this Arc Trail in their deck is pretty good. Exemplar Strength. Are you going to see it? Exemplar Strength, 4/4 for 2 mana. Sort of. It's pretty good. It does trigger Teamer Ascendancy before the 1/1 counter, so you decide to put it on the Exemplar, so you'll still get to draw the card off the Ascendancy. So that's a really cool thing. And you kind of gain life off of it as attack, so, kind of just like hedge your bets a little bit. Red Cloud Mystic, the kind of like the mana dork of choice. This deck always has that. Morphing it is not that bad. You can kind of like ramp up a little. Sylvan Rangers are interesting, kind of just like bridging the gap between like your 2 and your 3 and your 4. Hitting your colors is really important in this deck. This deck is actually very color intensive. Well, not really. I guess it's like red and green mostly, with blue splashes. But you really want that blue splash in turn 3 so you can get the Ascendancy online, which is really the whole point of the deck. Giving your guys haste, drawing cards with 4 power or greater when a creature enters the battlefield. This creates this endless stream of just like crazy threats. Like Savage Knuckleblade, craziest threat. This card had so much potential when it was in the standard day. People just wanted to make this card good, but it just wasn't good enough. But, in Penny Dreadful world, this card's pretty good. 4/4 for 3, nothing to sneeze at. Triggers the Ascendancy. Just kind of huge threat. It's kind of hard to deal with. You gotta really try hard enough to deal with it. Flame Tongue Kavu, 4 power, name the game here. Kills a guy, 2 for 1. Classic card. Woodland Wanderer, at best is a 6/6 because we have Jungle Shrines. Jungle Shrines will make white here. This allows us to make white, and so it's gonna get up to 4 mana. So you get up to a 6/6. Vigilance Trample, just a bunch of keywords. That's all I want. It's keywords on my guys. The big idiot that attacks. And Sapling Burst, also pretty great with Ascendancy. You make 3 4/4s, and you can draw 3 cards, attack for 12. That 2 card combo on its own is just pretty devastating for some decks. A lot of decks can't really deal with enchantments instant speed wise, so this card is pretty neat. I actually love Sapling Burst. Interesting not to see a Pandemonium. I think it's also legal, but it's probably kind of difficult to do. It's kind of another random combo. Pandemonium doesn't really do much on its own, but this deck is super simple. Creatures, Ascendancy, some enchantments, attack, block. That's what you gotta do sometimes in the first weeks. Be proactive. Sideboard, I like 4 Radiant Flames. It's called the random creature decks. It's easy to get the 3 on this in this deck. 3 color mana base, pretty split. I like Radiant Flames. Sentinel Totem, a little bit of Graveyard hate. Can't sleep on the Graveyard decks. Or Gorge Dragon is such a thing. Having us on the field, just like, they have to deal with it. And while they're dealing with it, you can just attack with Savage Knuckleblades. Seal Primordium, dealing with enchantments, artifacts, good catch-all here. Concave Naturalist, the same thing. It also is a 4/4 for Teamer Ascendancy, so you get the value out of that. Arborback Stomper for the aggro decks, kind of gain some life. Just big roadblock, kind of just resets your kind of clock a little bit. Lets the thing come back at you. And Geyser Revenge for random control decks that might be sprouting about. I'm not sure how necessary this is right now. Control is really hard to start with in the first week, so but it's a hedge against certain decks. Certain decks just really can't kill it. Like Mono Black can't really kill without a Edict. You know, Blue-White Control can kill it with a Wrath, but they have to have the Wrath. Things like that, but those decks don't really exist right now. Not very much. So yeah, I mean, sometimes the old guard is still good. You know, we build decks all the time. It's no there's no bad thing about looking at the past and bringing it back to life, the present. So, Eviskura, good job taking the Sunday tournament with Teamer Ascendancy. So if you want to download this deck or all the other decks from this tournament, you can check out the description below. There'll be a link to all the deck lists. Check it out on PennyDreadfulMTG.com. And I'm going to see you next time on the next recap.